Welcome back to RBCS Season 5, where today we have a highly anticipated matchup between two RBCS newbies. On the left side of your screen is Headshot, driven by Corey representing Demonic Robotics, and on the right side, Pizza Time, driven by Conman, representing the Heaven's Guard, who has registered 0 points so far in RBCS, and they're looking to get on the board here today with one of their more exciting battle bots here, as Pizza Time is a very huge mobile bot with 2 drum spinners on it. Headshot, a little bit smaller, but still a very solid battle bot, and it's been able to do some insane damage before the new update. Now with the new update, everyone has been nerfed relatively because, cutters aren't doing as much damage. But we've had a really aggressive start here. As he gets to the underside, opportunity to get some wheels here for Headshot, but he actually takes the majority of the damage himself as Pizza Time trying to bully him into that ballast spinner, but they're able to escape and get to the middle of the arena. So yeah, coming into this one, Heaven's Guard, 0 points. Auto Mechanica and Tempest have both fought. Both got swept. So Team Captain Icy sweating here, hoping that Pizza Time can get him on the board and win a series. If not, it's going to be up to him to really carry the brunt of his team. But right now, Pizza Time looking pretty good, being very aggressive so far. Not a lot of damage being done by either side here. As they're nearing the box, this is not a good place to be. If they go in the box, they will be counted out instantly, but they're both able to escape and get back to the middle of the arena. And we will continue on here with less than 2 minutes to go here in the game. So something you're also probably wondering, I probably should have explained earlier, why is Headshot up 1-0 right now in the first game of this series? Well, that is because of a hardware issue we had. We tried to do this fight before, and Headshot was winning the fight. Pizza Time lagged out as there goes one of the drums off of Pizza Time, and Headshot now taking a big advantage, now gets a wheel, and the tides are turning in this fight as he's finally getting on the offensive and doing damage to Pizza Time's BattleBot. This is going to be bad for Pizza Time. He's going to have to turn this fight around, or else he's going to be down 2-0 in the series before it really ever started. But I got to explain that further, as we had a fight where both sides were having severe internet issues, and it looked very, very poor for video. So what we ended up doing, there goes the drum off the Headshot! Oh my goodness, big damage! Pizza Time may get the first points for Heaven's Guard this season as the drum is gone, and now Headshot has no way to do damage for the rest of this fight. And you can see Pizza Time trying to keep him away from that drum. Does not want him to use it as a battering ram, just pushing him into the corner. I gotta explain this further, though. I gotta explain this. So they had severe internet issues, and basically Headshot was winning the first game, but they were unable to continue. So I asked both of them. Pizza Time conceded the first game of the series. So Conman conceded. Corey said, all right, I'm all right with that. He starts up 1-0 coming into action today, but it looks like it may be 1-1 here. So they're glitching inside of each other. Big chance for damage, but I don't think Pizza Time has any cutters left, and I think they've both been kind of demoted to push bots here, as they both severely damaged each other's weapons in the early stages of this fight. As there's only 17 seconds left to go, we might be heading to a judge's decision, and it's going to be a close one. A lot of damage done on both sides, but I think with the weapon being gone off of Headshot, he's probably not going to be able to win this. As here comes the countdown, 3 seconds left in the fight. Here we go, no more action. We're going to a judge's decision. And after some deliberation, the judges have decided that Pizza Time has won Game 2 of the series. Well, before we can start Game 3, you have to give props to the team captain of Heaven's Guard, Icy. That is the first point he's won as a team captain in RBCS, as it is his first year team captaining. But let's see if Pizza Time can continue the momentum over from Game 2 of the series into Game 3 here, as we start off with more aggression like we saw in the last fight. A lot of weapon-to-weapon blows. But so far, these weapons seem relatively well built, as they did kind of fall apart last match, but they sustained a lot of damage. I mean, you just see they're kind of just going straight into each other as Pizza Time goes into the corner, and Corey able to self-right. We get to see those self-riders in action. All the bots this year, for the most part, have self-riders, something that RBCS bots did not have in the past. Everybody has to have it now. It's basically a necessity, which is cool to see the sport evolve since 2020 when we started RBCS. But we were past the 30-second mark in this match, so ring outs are now allowed. So these guys are going to have to drive a lot more carefully. There's just a lot of bumping and grinding going on between the two bots, a lot of weapon-to-weapon stuff. And so far, I'm seeing a lot of cutters flying off those weapons. If you're unfamiliar with playing Crazy, cutters are the only block in the game that really do damage. So these guys have to put the cutters in the right spot and have to make sure that they don't fall off during the fight, or else they're unable to do damage. But one of the wheels is severely damaged on Pizza Time. Headshot doing a good job targeting those so far, as he got a few of them off during the first fight. And he's starting to get underneath Pizza Time here, which would be a huge advantage as he pops up into the air and back into the middle of the arena, and will reset from there as we near the halfway point of this match. Pizza Time on his back, able to fire the self-rider off, get himself out of a bad situation, and we go back to the same old as they go weapon to weapon and just grind against each other in the middle of the arena. This feels very much like watching a wrestling match. There's neither side giving each other any space. It's just going to be who can make the right decisions down low. As there goes another part of the wheel from Pizza Time. Popped up, opportunity. Headshot tries to capitalize. Unable to do so as Pizza Time gets flipped over on his back. Going to the backside, headshot with another opportunity here, and he is unable to do it. Again, he's getting some big opportunities here, but his weapon just unable to do damage to that backside armor of Pizza Time, as it is a very chunky BattleBot. Pizza Time with an opportunity here as they near the box. Now headshot with the opportunity, trying to push him in with 50 seconds left to go. Had an opportunity again. Missed opportunities galore for headshot in this fight. If he doesn't win this one, he's going to be kicking himself. But now they're back into the corner on the side with the box. This is not where either one wants to be. Now headshot against the box, trying to push him in. Pizza Time trying to end this fight with 35 seconds left. Headshot able to drive out of a bad situation. And they are just flirting with danger as they fight near that box. Now back into the middle of the arena with 25 seconds left to go in this matchup. Winner of this one will go up 2-1 in the series and put the other one on the brink of going down to the loser's bracket. So both sides definitely want to win this one, but it looks like it could go down to the judges again as we near 10 seconds left. Pizza Time baiting near the box, trying to get headshot to go in, but he's on the wrong side of it. Could go in himself as there's 5 seconds left to go. 5 seconds, sorry. As they pop up on their backs. Opportunities here for both sides to do some damage before the buzzer, but there's the buzzer. We're going to head to another judge's decision. Well, the judges had their work cut out for them as that was a very even fight, but they give it to Headshot as he edges out Pizza Time in Game 3. It is now time for Game 4 with Headshot having an opportunity to advance on in the winner's bracket. Pizza Time here going in for the opening charge. There's a big collision there, and let's see how much damage he's done. As I think I see a wheel on the floor, and yes, the right side middle wheel of the Pizza Time is on the floor early in this fight. Headshot with an early advantage, taking advantage of a very interesting box rush strategy. Goes off the drum, almost out of the arena. That would have counted. And let's see if he can self-right. Yes, he can. And he gets a second life here in the fight as he is able to hang on. But Pizza Time all over him, showing nothing but aggression here, pushing him towards the wall, taking out a wheel, just doing a bunch of damage underneath. Goes off the top of the arena, able to come back in. And Headshot survives again. But I think at this time it's going to come at the cost of his mobility, as currently it looks like he can only crab walk, and I see some of his wheels on the arena floor. So big start to the fight, big damage being done. This is what you love to see in RBCS. But let's see if these bots can finally get one to go. As Pizza Time loses a drum, Headshot still in this one. He may be crab walking, but he can still do a bunch of damage. And he took off another wheel at some point. The right side of Pizza Time's bot starting to become a little bit more crippled as he only has one exterior wheel. He has some on the interior as well, but he'd prefer not to have to use those, as both bots have taken a lot of damage, and we're not even halfway through with this fight. But we will be in 3 seconds. As they start bumping off each other again, just showing full aggression. They've gone to judges' decisions. They know how it works now. You have to be aggressive. You have to constantly be going after the other person. Now, there is strategy there. If you want to camp near the box, like right now, you definitely can do that, but you're going to lose points with the judges. So both these guys just trying to be as aggressive as possible as we near the 1 minute left mark in this match, as they both go off each other again. And I think both these bots are starting to miss a lot of cutters. I think Pizza Time only maybe has one left. I can see that Headshot's able to do a little bit of damage as he's crab walking towards Pizza Time. Pizza Time just waiting for him, trying to bait him near the box. I think he knows he doesn't have any cutters left either. Bounces off the wall, goes into him, trying to do anything he can, but once again, Pizza Time not really able to do damage without those cutters, but he's able to get Headshot flipped over in an awkward position here, and let's see if maybe he can work a ring out or work, some type of weird collision that would disable Headshot's BattleBot. But so far, both these guys are new to RBCS. I think they've driven pretty well. So far, I'd give Corey the driving advantage. I think he's driven Headshot very well so far in this fight. But Conman's driven okay as well. I just think his bot has a few weaknesses he's going to need to shore up before his next matchup, whether that's in the winners or the losers bracket. As there goes Corey's bot, Headshot across the arena into the corner. 14 seconds left as they're trying to end it in regulation,
10,
but I'm not sure they're going to be able
9,
to. As here comes
8,
the countdown. We'll
7,
let the referee take
6,
it away.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there's the buzzer. We'll head to our third consecutive judge's decision. And we had another close fight, but the mobility factor wins Pizza Time the game, and we will see a Game 5. And it's now time for Game 5. Winner will move on to face the team captain of the Red Star Brigade in Geiger in the next round. Loser will go down to the loser's bracket. As we see some big action to start this fight. A wheel is now gone off of Pizza Time. Not surprising. We've seen that the last few fights. But he's flipping up near the box, now in the air, and he is going to land on the balance spinner, and he's lucky to still be in the arena. Those spinners are extremely powerful as Headshot goes in for a charge, trying to deal damage early in this fight, get it over with in Game 5, as they are just going balls out, trying to end this fight as quickly as possible. Both sides pulling out all the stops here in a win-or-go-home situation. Well, go to the loser's bracket, but, nobody wants to go down there as they grind into the corner like we've seen so much throughout this fight. Both sides just going weapon to weapon. Opportunity almost into the box. Pizza Time driving pretty well in the situation in the corner, was able to angle his bot towards the box and almost sent Headshot into it as they meet back in the middle of the arena again. As there goes the drum, it pops back off. It just keeps falling off every single fight. Headshot with a huge advantage as half of the weapon is off of Pizza Time again as we go past the minute mark here in the fight. And Pizza Time so far is on the back foot. He's driven somewhat okay, but taking the brunt of the damage from Headshot is going to do bad with the judges if we have to go to another judge's decision, which, by the way, we've never seen this many judges' decisions before in a fight. This just surpasses all the records as far as that's concerned. As Pizza Time thinks about going into the corner, I believe trying to fetch his weapon, he could still try to push it into his opponent if it still has cutters left on it, but he's unable to as Headshot was able to close the gap. Now near the box again, off the corner, and Headshot almost goes back into the box. You just have to be so careful now as a minute 10 seconds left is in the fight. He's grinding in him. He's inside, and his weapon was able to get to the inside of Pizza Time. Can he still move? That's going to be the question, and his wheels are turning, so yes, he will be able to stay in the fight, but big damage done to the other side, and he had to give up a wheel there as Headshot goes in and takes advantage of a vulnerable Pizza Time, and this is not looking good for the Pizza Time fans out there as he may be heading down to the loser's bracket as Corey has driven his BattleBot expertly here, and Headshot has been able to grind through Pizza Time's exterior armor and the majority of the weapon systems on board as we near 30 seconds left here in the fight. Headshot just going full aggression, not letting Pizza Time breathe at all. Back into the corner where he lost his drum earlier. And I mean, for Pizza Time, you just have to hope for a ring out, a weird hit, weird something, because right now his weapon is almost completely gone. His wheels are falling off left and right as we're almost to 10 seconds left in the fight, and Headshot's able to still move,
10,
still able to do damage.
9,
this is not looking
8,
good for Pizza Time.
7,
as here comes the countdown.
6,
Conman types
5,
GG's in the chat.
4,
I think he's conceding,
3,
but the judge
2,
will have to make the
1.
final decision as we'll head to our fourth and final judge's decision. Well, it's going to come down to the judges here in Game 5. Both bots have given us an incredible series, but at the end of it all, Headshot's going to be moving on to the next round of RBCS to face the team captain of the Red Star Brigade in Geiger. What a series. Both of these bots leaving it all in the arena, and I thank you guys so much for watching.